say it's emergency. Okay?
Yeah, like I did.
The lights are Friday, yeah. Have you got, yeah, I have. Go and get sorted.
Now, what would you have done now if I didn't find that 1p? Now, what would you have done now if I found that one? If I didn't find that £1? game.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was Leontine. When the screw harder, louder down below, my bully boy.
Sniff him out.
Hey,
He hiding in that train,
there
boy.
once was a ship that put to sea. And the name of the ship was Leontine.
I got your ass.
Louder down below, my bully boy.
Fuck, not this one. We in this together, Chop.
There
Let's go.
once was a ship that put to sea. I just found my own way. What the hell's a way? The Nintendo
You
Wii.
in here? Man, ain't shit in here. Where you at, Chop? Where you at?
What the hell is it?
Come on, smell that stinky motherfucker. Hey, Chop, that smell like a baller? There you go. Hey, where you going, boy? That don't look like no baller's OG to me.
I just take over and I have one mission. Either catch or fight each kaiju on the map within 100 days.
Shit, Chop. Man, that's a dude, dog. Your little nasty ass ain't picky, is you? Come on, man. He ain't gonna be able to walk. Come on, you horny little motherfucker. You need boot camp or some shit. Come on, man. Back to business. Get the bad guy. Come on, Chop. Come on, boy.
But the fact that it's rendered in as
You got a whiff of him, Chop? Stop running, dog. You scared of dogs, nigga? Oh, shit. Fuck you and your stupid dog. Don't hump him. Bite his ass, Chop. Get his... Ah! Oh, no. I'm snapped. Fuck you, son of a bitch. That bitch just fucking bit me, man. Shut the fuck up. Hey,
Setting.
man, get over
Gotta
here.
finish
Oh,
that
shit.
setup, and some barbecue was
Man,
set
I
to
ain't
cook.
got no beef with
And the hut
CGS,
needs a bed, of course, so I got that done on day 2, along with a bow, some arrows, mortar and pestle, and a box to store my early belongings. Dodos felt my wrath right after, as I needed hide, and I had the feeling I was being watched. Oh, what the hi. And if that's not enough, a king of monsters.
Hey, if you don't train Chop, he gonna be a lost cause like you, dog.
We gonna stash this dude in my spot.
We going back to your crib? I've been there.
myself, but get to take something.
You was in diaper.
Shut up, man. You ain't recognize me.
I knew it was you before you took that flag off. You always been dumb, Lamar.
Really? Well, I guess that means we gonna have to shoot your ass when we pick up our 40 stacks.
You ain't gonna pick up shit. Fans gonna be on you before you can even move, nigga.
Be quiet. I gotta make a call.
You calling them on a cell phone, you dumb motherfucker? They gonna trace that shit in a second.
We want 40,000. Pay me or pay the funeral director, motherfucker.
What the fuck you done? You just gave them our location. Now we gotta get this motherfucker out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, nigga, give me that damn phone.
What the fuck?
Fuck y'all. I'll be seeing y'all soon. The only reason you been seeing shit cause we went easy on your ass. Remember that, dog. OG's gonna hear about this.
This some bullshit. Take me down the cut.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with you, niggas?
I was getting us paid. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? That was a good phone.
A good phone. The cops was all over, nigga.
I could have swallowed my card. Try to triangulate that.
All right, motherfucker. You motherfucker. You better watch out for them ballers. They gonna be on you now. The cops gonna be on your ass, too.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I'm a motherfucking gangster. You know how I do. I can take care of my sizzle.
No, the fuck you kids ain't.
It's because of this speedy who's an absolute thrill to take on. Still looking for a joke? You can get up the Exodus
Hey. You did so
team members get straight to the action. Atomic blast. Anyway, I made a mini Jimmy. Gotta travel with him. Gotta go. So I armor felt like the right choice. Well, I don't think this will prevent me from atomic blast. Anyway, I made a mini Jimmy. Gotta travel with good company these days. Pearls oil. This extension of the liver stain was really smithing. Then I got smelled. I raided the universe from another gas circling thing to get its hide. This is smithy. They left it with tools. Now, this new Roswell will have an enemy different. Now, the resource that I would need would be crystals, pixel traps, and an awesome spy blast. So I searched far and wide and found no result. Nothing of use. So I ended up making a pair of scissors and a stylish scissors. Thanks for your name. They had me smoked as I was wandering around by myself for some reason. So one of my supporters who was playing on the server poked Mega Godzilla. May they rest in peace. After doing some rounds, I mean, it felt perfectly odd. Here's the thing, I want to big video. Now, once the kind of crowd of a soul feeling some just what I need. Running up the refugee shelter for a bit to this tunnel filled with things. Exit on the other end. The tunnel filled and still up here found no crystals, so I got some parachutes made and just floated on down as to not stray too far from home. As the saying goes, curiosity killed the bird, and jumped in without a second thought, and then decided to try and not land those giant centipedes. As soon as I landed, I sprinted. It's something of value, or else this risk would have been for nothing. I explored the tunnels a bit more, but wasn't welcome here. So I headed to its way. So I found my way on the middle sea. What a non-productive day, sister. I saw this non-productive day. I'll make up for it, though, don't you worry. When I logged in on day 5, I noticed Microwave was nowhere to be seen. From what I can tell, Mechagodzilla made its way over here. And, well, the rest is history. I saw it as I heard massive footsteps approaching rapidly. I turned and saw a neutral right in front of me. Notice it was a tape one. Here is rarely missed the greatest feat in one of them.
What's up, homie?
Hey, look. Chop got to stay around your crib for a while, homie. That's cool?
Yeah, man, it's cool. It's the best place for him anyway.
Like it ain't nobody out there gunning for your black ass. Bullshit, nigga. Just take care of it, man, alright?
Alright, I got you, dog.
I think Cora's having a mental breakdown. Alright, well, as it stands, I am not safe here. I needed to make my base someplace else, so I went to look for a pteranodon to tame, since taking to the sky would help me find a good location. Far down the beach, I finally found one, level 85, which was swiftly knocked out. As its statement was some shoved inside it, I whipped up just a couple more TVs just to get a few more levels to unlock the saddle for it, and just straight from the turtles in anticipation of wanting to make a saddle for BT, as if he had scared sick of packing. This night, BT was taken to the mustard. I couldn't make the saddle here, didn't have the supplies, so
Six.
Holy shit! Hey, look, I'm tired of this. Oh my god!
on foot, and there I made the saddle, when a raptor decided to make an absolute nuisance of itself, so I bulleted it, flew off, ignoring its existence entirely. The emotional damage that should deal is more than hurting it ever could. On top of the snowy cliffs, I finally got to the cursed crystal that I wanted. Just new face. I went back, spotted it. Shoot. Symphony and well for the gods. Can't wait to see how that's going to turn me a new one. But for now, I made the spyglass, some soul traps, and with that taken care of, went a long journey to, for one, find a safe base spot, as well as finding the location of the kaijus. I took the base should be out of any kaiju's render distance. I was tempted to base up in this ruined castle, but water, two, cold, and three, there is no space to breed or keep large creatures. Let's keep searching for something that fits our criteria. Days have to get around, and at the start, I felt like some areas were missing a ton of vegetation. That's never a good sign. And the culprit is right at these ruins, a wild muto with insane stats, might I add, absolutely tearing up the place. Yeah, I'm not living anywhere with that nearby. Let's keep going. Further along the northern coast, another spot with little to no vegetation was found. Right out a skull crawler with a ton of vegetation. That's never a good sign. And the culprit is right at these ruins, a wild muto with insane stats, might I add, absolutely tearing up the place. Yeah, I'm not living anywhere with that. Let's keep going. Further along the northern coast, another spot with little to no vegetation was found. And right out of nowhere, a skull crawler flung its massive body on the ground, almost crashing into me. Yeah, that just dropped this ranger's property value to flipping pound, absolutely tearing up the place. Yeah, I'm not living anywhere with that nearby. Let's keep going. Further along the northern coast, another spot with little to no vegetation was found. Right out of nowhere, a skull crawler flung its massive body on the ground, almost crashing into me. Yeah, that just dropped this ranger's property value to flipping pound. Onwards we go, looking for a place to call home. Near the volcano is where Destroyer likes to chill out, looking absolutely beefy as she gets me. Yeah, that just dropped this ranger's property value to flipping nothing. Onwards we go, looking for a place to call home. Near the volcano is where Destroyer likes to chill out. Anywhere with that nearby. Let's keep going. Further along the northern coast, another spot with little to no vegetation was found. And right out of nowhere, a skull crawler flung its massive body on the ground, almost crashing into me. Yeah, that just dropped this region's property value to flipping nothing. Onwards we go, looking for a place to call home. Near the volcano is where Destroyer likes to chill out, looking absolutely beefy, and there is this one place close by. Might be ideal to build that, though. It has a nice pond, and aside from Destroyer, there's no other kaijus around. Plus, there's a mountain ridge separating us from that devilish neighbor, so this might just do. So let's head home and get our stuff on over. Once back in the morning of day 8, I placed a raft in the water and packed up the few belongings that I had at the time. It ain't much, but it's worth enough for me to take along. Also, I made a chitin set. Best have more defense on the way. This way, this is going to take forever to get to the other side of the island, and the leads are slowly sniffing me out. Maybe this long, slow trip wasn't one of my brightest ideas. The trip continued into day 9, but I already had it. My patience is absolutely non-existent, so I figured I would check out the vicinity that I found myself in to see if it would be ideal to base in. To my luck, I found no serious threats around, and it's quite far from the Zillas and has a mountain ridge separating me from Gaia. Even the desert seemed chill, so after a whole day of making sure that I would be safe here, I made up my mind to call the Southwest Beach my home. The weather is nice, has all necessary resources close by, it's perfect. So day 10 had me starting to make a starter house, and I chose to make this house with the villager pieces from the Castles and Keeps mod. Even a small hut can look stylish with it. It took up most of the day to assemble the basics since I had to get a ton of resources for it all, but it's looking pretty good. Later on, I'll be sure to make a large base worthy.
Yo, you have to see this. What game is that? It's Kaz Games. 100 games in one. I don't believe it. What kind of games? Minecraft, FNAF, Huggy Wuggy, Sonic, Mario, Among Us. All of it. No way. You can actually play Huggy and Sonic in the same app. Yeah, and it's totally free. That's insane. Give me the link. Just search Kaz Games on Google Play. Download it.
Hi, Juice, but this'll hold us over for now. Day 11 popped in, and the house is, well, semi-done. Made some details, sure, but I still moved in all of my stuff, and I gotta say, feels pretty cozy. Now, if I want to take down some kaijus, I need to build up to get to that point, and the foundation to get a great dino team is to get a good traveling mount and dinos to help gather resources for building. So let's start with a Maywing, since that'll help us do every other task faster. To make a saddle for one, I would need more metal ingots, so I did a little metal run, got it smelted, and while it's doing that, I stayed efficient by grabbing crystal as well as some hide. A cool thing that I noticed on day 12 is that from my front porch I can see most of the desert drops, so later when I'm hunting red drops, I get first dibs, baby. The saddle for the Maywing was built, so off I went and kept my eye out for prime meat to speed up the tame, picking it from unfortunate corpses, even tore a beaver house apart for some easy cementing paste. What's yours is mine, little buddies. I was approaching the Maywing spawning grounds when out of thin air, Doug appeared. This is no regular belly-flopping kaiju. This dude is essentially, I'm not fully sure, but I would consider it a meme. It has 18 million health, and I could be wrong, but I think it one-shots any other kaiju. So, I don't think we will mess with this one. Or will we? Among the nearby Maywings, I spotted a 140, but kept looking for one with better stats, as that one had, no health at all, but still had 28 weight, which would be nice. A new kaiju was grazing these pastures. Equinox, this armored beast, if I have to guess, has damage reduction, but I am not fully sure. It just looks like it would. Thankfully, a herd of Ovis was spotted, which gave me all the luck that I would need for super fast Maywing taming. Sadly, no better options was around all day, so on day 13, I decided to go back to that 140 we saw and tamed it super quick. The KO went smoothly, and so did the feeds, leading me to now own the mighty duck-faced beast, known as Marshmallow, and Marshmallow needs a mate. Thankfully, another level 140 was nearby that I hadn't spotted before. It's slightly green and has better health. Perfect! The caging on this one had a little bit of some mishaps, but eventually I did get it to go to Sleepy Town, and it awoke with the new name of Matcha. Now, if I'm going to breed these for an OP baby, I need Poly in order to make a soul terminal and a soul gun, so I tried to take out some Mantis, and it didn't go too great. Just got a handful and almost died in the process, so let's just go home and heal for a bit. For the first few hours of day 14, I was AFK, probably getting a snack or something, when we had a nosy visitor. Oh, shh. I just got back. Oh, and right at my door. Hi. Oh, how you doing? Came to say hello? With neighbors or something? Your flesh shall feed my children. Okay, well, yeah, this would be the time to add windows. Can't have anyone just peeking in here. Looks so nice. Why can't vanilla structure... Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, out 4th of December, with its performance and up to 4K resolution on Nintendo Switch 2. While stocks last, get a Nintendo Switch 2 console with a download code for that brand new Mario Kart World in this bundle, saving £32. Looks so nice. To make a breeding pen for the Maywings, I whipped up a ton of spike walls and set that up in the back of the cabin. And for that poly that I mentioned, probably easier to take out penguins for that, so I flew on over to the snowy mountains and put a brand new meaning into the term Club Penguin. With tons of poly now at my fingertips, I flew on home and picked up a Mastercraft crossbow from a drop. Very convenient. Definitely helped me speed up some knockouts, I'm sure. Back home, I finally made the soul gun that I had been wanting, and more metal was on the to-do list of day 15, when I spotted a level 50 RG seemingly stuck at a tree. Thinking I would land an easy, good game, I shot it, and turns out it wasn't stuck. Oh well, its stats weren't great anyway. A great sword was looted from a drop later in the day, got a second forge place for faster smelting, and got a preserving bin up and running to store my perishable items. Up next was a feeding trough for my future dinos, and a salt terminal to store all of my babies. Speaking of babies, I got the Maywings sent to breed. The perfect offspring would have 36 weight, 39 health, and 35 stamina. And would you look at that? On day 16, the first hatch was almost perfect right off the rip. Finally, I'm getting some luck at this damn game. While Marshmallow and Macho were getting it on, I went with Mustard to find some tames for the construction crew, and on the nearby mountain after a bit of searching, a level 140 showed itself, so I got straight to firing tranks at its cute little face, when it almost killed me, flinging me off a cliff for a double whammy of tail smash damage and fall damage. I did get it to slumber a bit after, and once fed, I left it here since I have better things to do than stand around and know it all day. Don't worry, I took out nearby RGs in hopes that it wouldn't die while it's out cold. I was more interested in making sure that my breeding was going smoothly back home. By day 17, the Doed was ready to rock, and was named Moonshine, and this little buddy needs an Anki friend for metal gathering, so that's what we set out to do. I did take a minute to infiltrate a patron's base. They are already decked out with tons of fancy-schmancy items. I need to do something to keep up fast. For the longest time, I simply couldn't find a good level Anki, but at least I already have one perfect Maywing baby. So that means I can use Marshmallow again. This should speed up my search considerably. Heading straight to the west island that Godzilla calls his home. Speaking of which,
people so after you.
And need more ingots. So I got not just one, but 2 forges set up. So now we're pumping that metal we absurd. Got a harpoon gun and then projectiles made right away. Now, where is that?
Stay. Now get out the fucking road stairs.
Oh, man.
Once found again, I lured it out of the forest, up the hill to a more level area, and decided to just safari take the first half. Once the torpor was done, landed the nest, so the Alaska Tranks would be easy to be able to fly away while it's trying to escape. The most annoying part of this was that another RG decided that it wanted some of the action, making this much messier than need be. Even broke all of my kites and armor, and I almost died. But at least my heart is on hold. Day 19 came in, and I had my great escape, then let my health fill up a tad more, and fed the big old bird. After a ton of waiting this day, it was tamed and named America. But since we are next to the Yankee, we picked it up too under the new name of Molasses. Perfect. Building team acquired. At the cabin, I whipped up the flak armor set as to not be naked anymore, and spent the day getting a ton of hide on foot, which let me saddle up these 3 handy-dandy dinos. Molasses, America, and Moonshine are ready to get to work. And work we
Yeah, you better give me a
but first I
fucking
gotta take care
money.
of Maywings breeding. And off we go to spend almost the entire day getting metal and some crystal, since I plan to make a massive farm. Besides from gathering, not much else was done. The 21st day of my adventure, I had a perfect Maywing all raised up and named Boca. And together, we went on a little bit of an excursion, having any interesting drops we came across. And at this lake in the desert, I went with his sister, Chilla. It doesn't seem so bad. However, not growing it is the last thing that I want to do. So we just look at that massive elf. I'll be on my merry way for now. And as I left, it was just staring at me. Better said, they were, I think. Monstrous experts. Does Ghidorah have 3 separate identities, or does it kind of all just count as one? Zooming out of the desert and over the ocean, I spotted another action to dig down. This one being another island among the shallow islands. Our list of targets keeps expanding by the day. All the way to the north on this Penguin Island, a very odd kaiju was running amok. The False Titan, a hyper-aggressive, super fast. I think it's this False Kaiju, kind of. With beavers again, I was collecting my cementing base packs, but super close to it was a skull crawler. And it was just perfectly camouflaged. I had no idea I was so close with this planet. With the beavers again, I was collecting my cementing base packs, but super close to it was a skull crawler. And it was just perfectly camouflaged. I had no idea I was so close to it this whole time. I wouldn't have noticed if it weren't for the noises that it makes. The next day, I put my attention to making that farm, and it would be incredible for a week.